Hey guys, it's Kip here from KDC Marketing, and in today's video I'm going to show you how you can build a review form in Wix Studio just like this one here, where they have first name, last name, star rating, and their review. So let me show you how you can build this from scratch. So you're going to go in, this is my Wix Studio website here, and I'm going to add a new section, and so I'm starting from scratch here. It's just a blank section. I'm going to go over to my elements button, my add elements. I'm going to add a form. So I'm going to navigate to contacts and forms. I'm going to create a new form because I want to create one from scratch. So I'm going to click this button and it's going to jump me into the Wix form builder, the Wix Studio form builder. And they made some updates to this recently, which make building a review form so much easier. And the main update is just this star rating here, and they've also organized the form builder fields, so it's a lot easier to find what you're looking for. So I'm going to go in and just build this really quick. It's drag and drop, super easy. So I'm going to put in the first name, the last name, the email, and then the star rating, and then the review message. So it's just going to be a short answer or a long answer here. And then the way that I set this up to be functional is I just make this field required over here. Once I click on the field type, I just click that. Then I go to the next one. I click that, and then email required, and then star rating is also required. Now I can add a default rating. That's actually what I clicked by accident. I can add a default rating, so if I want it to start on 5, it could start there and they could change it from there. I'm going to leave it blank and let the customer decide. And then my long answer, I'm actually going to change this field title here to review, and so they can write their review. I'm going to make this a required field, and in the advanced settings I want to limit this to 1,000 characters. So I'm just going to put 1,000 characters in here, and I'm going to let the customer know that this has a 1,000 character limit in the description. And you can see as I type this in, now it's showing up down here. So just letting them know it's a 1,000 character limit. Then we have our submit button here. And then I'm going to go in and add some layout elements, this header here, to my form. So I could add a header. I could also add some text if I wanted to clarify. I'm just going to call this leave us a review. And I want this to be a heading 2 field. So leave us a review. And then if I wanted to, I could say something here. Please leave us a review down below. And then I can save my form. But before I do that, I'm going to change the name of my form. I'm going to call this reviews form 2 because I already created one. Then I'm going to save this, go back to the editing field, and I can preview this right here before I even go back to the website. So I can put in my name. So I could put in, and it's going to show you what would actually happen. I'm going to try and submit this without filling out some of the fields. So if I do this, it's going to prompt me. I have to enter my email address. So this is exactly what the customer would see. So I'm going to put in my email address here. And just to make sure this is all working, I'm going to put in my star rating. I want to give myself 5 stars. And this is my review. And then I'm going to hit submit just to test this out. And in the preview, I don't think the submit button actually works because you don't want it to show up here in your submissions. So you can preview the functionality here, just kind of make sure it works. And then I'm going to make sure I save this so my form is good to go. Now when I come back to my website, you're going to see it put my form here in the section that I had. So now what I need to do in order to make this form kind of look like this and style it is I need to go in and click on the form, and instead of clicking edit form, I need to click settings. And here's where I can affect the layout and the design. So I'm just going to change the form background color here to a gray, maybe this gray, and you could choose any color that you wanted. You could choose purple or red or green. I'm just going to choose gray, and then I'm going to design the corner radius. I'm just going to put 25 pixels, gives me these rounded corners. And then for my section here, and you can also change the layout too if you wanted 32 pixels of space between everything to give yourself a little more space. You could do that on the side padding and space between rows and everything. So I've got my form here now in my section, and it's looking pretty good. And what I did to make this take up more space is I just stretched it. So if you click on the form here, that box is covering it, there's this stretch button. And so I'm just stretching it to fill the width of my section. But before I do that, I might want to add some padding. So I'm just going to do a percentage here, 10% padding. And you can see as soon as I do that, the green padding comes in. And now when I stretch my form, it's going to fill that padding to where that 10% is. So now I have this review form here built. So I just put in my first name, last name, email, star rating, and review, and submit, and then this will work. So that's how you build a review form on your Wix Studio website, and you could further customize this more if you wanted to. They have multiple steps you could do, so you can add pages where there's multiple pages. They have all these other fields you could use. I really like the Wix Studio form builder. It's easy to use and it's comprehensive, and they keep making updates to it, like this new star rating one, that make it super awesome. And so that's one of the things I wanted to highlight today, that just came out a little bit, at least this star rating field, just making it that much easier. And they made some other updates to the form builders as well that you can also check out in the update section of your Wix Studio dashboard. So I hope you found this video helpful, and I will see you in the next video.